Alrighty. Just wait for all this noise to finish up. Now, a little bit of word of warning, I think, because my mood is kind of weird. Like, I'm not bored or negative or happy or sad or mad, or it's more like a very. It's the calm before sleeping. So it's like, I'm drained. But I still want to do stuff. So, yeah, it's a lot better than waiting for me to upload more of these clips. Because I didn't feel like sitting here all night just doing this. Fuck that. I don't want to be here all night just going, oh, time to wait an hour for one video to upload. Time to wait for another hour for another video to upload. Then another one, another one, another one. It just keeps going on and on and on. And I think usually what gets me going on this game is when I actually fucking raid. So there's a couple of things we need to do. I think I can either I can, take care of my dinos and do some of that. Raise up some tough babies, which will be definitely part of this video. But another thing I want to get done is I want to gather a little bit, get some more metal. And I also want to gather, oh, what's the fucking thing I'm looking for? It's the, I need to get a pickaxe so I can guarantee I get a bunch of gas from the lunar biome in Genesis. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't know why it took me much longer than ever, but yeah, now we got my replicator, I got my transmitter, I got pretty much everything I need to go to and from. The only problem though would be if anyone spawns in that area or walks by it, they would probably know that I'm going between maps. Or, they would hear a transmitter and they go, that's another reason why I don't have a shit ton of turrets down there, because fuck that idea. Screw that. And that's another reason why I don't put turrets outside of my base, because I don't want my base to be known. I want it to be seen as like, oh, okay, no one's building here, whatever. Let the common person just casually surf by and not think whatsoever. The only time that I'm going to have like an open turret base is when we get that underwater secret thing next to my base in that swamp area. And I'm going to see what it costs to make that, because I know I need a couple of things. I need a generator, and I need those breathing pads. And then after that we get some foundations, a spawn point, a little bit of everything. Maybe we'll build another transmitter in there. Try to get it sideways, that way no one can see it, if that even works. But yeah, Oi Minoi. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm not stuck in the ground, am I? Yeah. So let's go look around and see which dinos need to be healed up. Let's actually check my tribe log real quick, because I know that I see everything here, but I need to double look. Okay, so yeah, that's me killing myself, the aloes, yeah. So as long as the stuff that I actually did, we'll be alright. So that's cool. So let's see here. I said I wanted to go pop over to good old jolly Genesis. So let's get one of these. And since I'm heading up there anyway, we'll just keep this up for me. I'm actually kind of tempted. Should I bring some dinos with me? And we got this dino, but that thing needs to be raised. Maybe before I leave, we'll get this dino up and running. And then I'll just take care of the rest of these parts. Yeah. Because if I get this imprint proper, then I'll have all the females I need for my Dino Fest. So I think I'm gonna be using the dinos for all of my adventures. Like, since you can't have flyers, and since they don't have Ravagers, I'll probably just take a regular old Dino and jump around. I don't think they take fall damage last I checked. So that should be another good part about that. Yeah. But yeah, when we get up here, though, I want to see the ingredients to even make those things. I just know that you have to look at the tech option, then you see what's going on. They're like these weird underwater boxes that let you see through them, and you can breathe underwater because you have these little pockets of air thanks to the element generator. You can't use them with a regular generator, sadly, which is kind of annoying, but it's like, alright, whatever. You know, it's, at this point, it's part of the game. It is what it is. Also, why did the pants go in here? Don't do that. This. Fuck the spoiled meat. Fuck that too. Keep the rest of that. So yeah, it should be, no, not that. It should be structures, tech, and here it is. Yep, vacuum tube. Yep. And I think there's another one. I forget which ones. This one says compartment moon pool. This one's for compartment structure. I forget which one is the. I think one's like a hatch rim, the one's like another one that can be a hatch rim. I forget the details. I think the other one's good for like ladders and stuff. But yeah, it seems like it doesn't cost that much, which is cool. And we still have yet to make my my cloning chamber. I got the parts, and we definitely need more element, and we need shards to fuel that. So at some point tonight, hopefully I can stay up a little bit late. I'm gonna spend a good like maybe hour or 15 minutes of my day just waiting for a bunch of element to cook up. But yeah, let me see what it costs to make a generator. I don't think we have a tech generator. Yep, it only costs a little bit. I got the parts, but once again, you can see the ingots are quite low. Now, what about for a second transmitter, if I ever get to that? So, I mean, green up is accessible, which is good. I guess the admin took out whoever was living at that super base. Okay, seems quiet enough. Yep, let's get going. True Genesis. See, like I said though, this thing will make quite a bit of noise, but that's alright. It's whatever. And I think also in Genesis, I want to make a spawn point in the snowy biome, so this way I can have a access way to the super blizzard chamber. And the reason why I want that is I want to make my cloning chamber out there, and then maybe I can, you know, farm a bunch of dust or gather some shards from the lunar biome, and then come back over here, and then I can clone my dinos. So if anything, I would pick a very secluded area in that blizzard zone, since it's hard to see there, even with life form detection. You know, you can only see within like a 60-foot radius. You can't see further than that. Looks like I already do have a spawn point there. That's good. I thought I had to make one, so good. That saved me a trip, and I see my funky spawn point still there. That's kind of funny. Because there's someone's base right next to that, funny enough. So if it can just stay there, that'd be great. I think we only have one other player to worry about, which I don't think will be a problem. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's quite a few people. That's alright. No, sir. Really? You son of a bitch. All I needed was to gather stuff. I need to make a hazmat suit. But that's what I'll do is once I get my dinos to like, you know, at least a little bit stronger. I think if anything, with the way that the mothers are compared to the male that I have, that I'm going to be breeding with it, a lot of them have like over 12,000 health. So I think anything beyond that should be good, and whatever melee should be fine too. I'm sure it won't be that big of a deal. But yeah, whichever babies are born from that line, whichever one's the best one that's a male. I want to take that male on this mission. So that way I can withstand hits, I can run around and do my thing. I will also be taking radiation damage on the creature. Probably not so much myself. But yeah, there's gotta be a lot of things going on. So, and with that, in fact, like if you think about it, like if we're taking a good amount of damage but not really dying, we got plenty of time before, you know, the Dino would die if I'm down there that long. Let's say I was down there for like a whole day. I would need to have, let's say, 10 hazmat suits. So if I'm only down there for like an hour or half hour, maybe even, I wouldn't even need that much hazmat suit at all, really. Which will be a good thing. Also, I'm digging this stuff here. Let's see what's on that Rex. What you got? Yeah. Thought you would have something good. You lied. Also, does ambergris stack? Okay, it kinda does. That's pretty dope. It goes in the hundreds. So that could be good for if I'm PvPing, I can heal my magma sword. I love doing that. Oh, this is such a good server, man. I can't wait to fight someone on a mag too. And I think that they de-upgraded the mag now to where you can actually pull people off of it. Because before, when it first came out, you weren't able to do that. So I would just sit there on it, just melting people. And I think one battle I had, it took like 5 people to kill me, or to even have a chance, which was awesome. I felt so OP, and you're like, oh, well that's funny, you're on a broken dino, you should hop off of that. I'm like, bro, I don't care about your opinions. Like, you're on fucking manas and bloodstalkers. Those things are broken in their own way too. I'm not gonna fall. Yeah, I'm not gonna be guilt tripped. And a lot of people would. They'd be like, well, you make a fair point. That's not too fair. Maybe I should hop off of it and fight you. But then next thing you know, I lose my loot and they go, haha, fucking scrub, bro. You're so bad. Like, wow, trash. You know, I would rather be called out for not being too honorable than being called trash. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure a lot of people may have fallen for that trick that other people will do, or they'll try to do to be like, oh yeah, like, don't you want to be a cool fighter? Like, you shouldn't fight us like that. You know, and screw people's opinions, man. Release the thunder, bro. This is a survival game. You're supposed to survive. It doesn't matter what means you do it. Just fucking do it, man. I don't care if you have to assassinate like all of his dinos in the process, man. Fuck some bitches up, bro. Screw it. It don't matter. Fucking hustle. Damn, this thing's still overheating. Oh, now it stops heating. Wow. Yeah, this scorching stuff doesn't really fuck up. Or it doesn't fuck up, I should say. But yeah, once we get high up enough, I want to switch out the Hoinoi. This should be alright. That's what I want to do, is I'm going to jump up to that rock and then climb pick. I should be able to do that, and then we'll jump over to that side and get it. Ah! No! Stop. Stop what you're doing. Thank you. Climb pick for the win. Damn, this thing's almost broken. I forgot I was using it when I was on an adventure. Shit. Nice how gravity returns with a climbing pick though. That's weird. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so no hat. Riot chest piece? Too much. Gauntlets? Too much. Okay. So it seems like anything I do is a bad idea. Let's try to at least get fiber and hide though. Fuck it. 3. Cause this way, if I run into any problems, I'm at least somewhat defended. Yeah. There we go. the rest of the armor on. I don't think a full set of hide will really mess me up, but it might. Let's see, so a chest piece, some boots. I saw my health melting a lot more when we had the other armor on. That wasn't too fun. Come on, man, get up there, do it. Nice. Oh, this thing's gonna break. No. What are you doing, man? I just need you to go higher up. What the fuck? Ah! No. Damn it. I didn't think that thing was gonna break. Fuck. Now if I still had health in that thing, I'd be able to climb up this and I'd be fine. But no. I'm going fuck everything up, huh? Because I think the way up here, I got a couple options I could do. I could try to jump from here and then try to make it up that way. But this way is just a pain in the ass, but oh wait, this does not work anymore. Ah, they fucking changed the layout. Probably to patch a bunch of glitches or something. Damn it. Because before you used to be able to just wiggle waggle onto here and it was fine. Now I have to do all this fancy parkour just to get to where the fuck I want to go. Oh, and now we're shooting up for no reason. Great. So cool. But to be honest, maybe I don't have to go anywhere. Maybe we could just gather everything I need here. Fuck. Should be enough stuff. I'm just worried about not having enough gas. That's my biggest worry. Because as of right now, we just keep gathering metal and a bunch of other crap. Whoa. Just send me all the way up, will ya? Dang. Yeah, that should send me flying. Nice. Cool. Yeah, we'll just gather right here then. Fuck it. Let's see who's here. So me and just this elusive Nyx person. I still have yet to figure out who all the admins are. So like, since I'm a sneaky son of a bitch, admins are my biggest worry. And half the time you actually encounter chill admins, usually. But, yeah. I don't think there's any rules against making boxes around platform status. So I actually have to see though, like for platform status dinos, if there's like a certain limit to how much you can put on them. That's another thing I usually test whenever I join servers. So I think once we round up enough gathering supplies, we'll go ahead back on over and see stuff. That's 640. We need more. A lot more. I want to at least head back home with like 2,000 of this shit or something. Are you really trying to fight me? You motherfucker. I will fuck your day up, you little shit. Ain't got time for that stuff. I'm a busy man. I'm here to gather 2,000 congealed gas. I'm a goddamn workaholic. Don't fuck with me. That's why I like all these regular rocks, because they guarantee you get to something. See how much I got. See, I got 900 now. I did say I wanted 2,000, so we got a bit to go. Also want to kill this stego for his element. What up, bitch? Man. It's like a murder scene. Like, it disappeared. Where could they have gone? All the remains are gone. I just wish I would gather more than 40 every time. Cause I get hundreds of everything else, but then only like a few bits of congealed gas. This kind of sucks. I'm still taking health damage. The sun's not even looking at me right now. Fuck. Thank you for the element. Have a good day. Nice. I still wish that you could buy this stuff. You can buy nearly every other piece of stuff in this game, but you can't buy congealed gas. It's weird. And I remember when I was testing out things in Genesis, I was like, oh, since it's a new map, I need to go and like gather from every biome and see if there's anything new that we have to see. Or like what weird stuff that we pick up. You know, I need to know everything. I need to go everywhere. I need to tame every dino. So thanks to my exploration, not like just going on YouTube all the time for everything. You know, it helped me out. I figured this stuff out. I figured you can get element from certain crystals and stuff. Not element, but element shards. But if you have a replicator and you got some element in there already, you can turn all of those shards into element. So I mean, if you live on Genesis and you got a secure base, oh yeah, hell yeah, you can get a shit ton of tech turns out of this. And you could probably take over the whole map if all you do is grind all day. But of course, when you encounter folks like me, who have a lot of time, or, you know, I get a paracer, I can just take that saddle and scoot around, use a tech sword, and I can just break all what you got. It may take a while, but I could do it. Especially since there's boosted melee on here, I might be able to just hit it 3 times, it would go away. Simple as that. And that's how I broke into most people's bases on this game, especially because I play unofficial. I can take advantage of my melee and just break on through with just a sword. I don't have to get C4 or any fancy stuff. Just a simple weapon slash, and that's it. Yeah, I got my 2000 as I wanted. And now I get the hell out of here. I think before we get going completely, I think I want to go to either someplace in the Arctic, or we're just going to go somewhere in the bog. I want to go to the southwest actually this time, around with that main terminal. Because usually I go for that right side one, but there's like no rocks nearby, and I just want to gather up some metal. This way when my forge is on tonight, I can be not just gathering like, you know, simple stuff, but I can have stone for my paste. I can gather some metal to cook up, a lot of metal actually. So yeah, once we teleport, I'm just gonna go ham. I'm pretty sure we're stocked up with fungal wood now, so if I need to make certain things, I can. And at some point, we need to take care of that aberration. What we call it? Not grapple hook, zip lines. Yeah, with the outside of the map thing, because that may be getting patched sometime soon. So I gotta get working on that. Because once I capture a good spot outside the map, I can go and raid other people that are out there too. Or I could be sneaky and just pop up out of nowhere in the map if I want to. I'm down for raiding people normally, or the normal way, but I'm also down for doing the fucked up way too. I don't give a fuck. And hey, people can do that to me too. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's not fair, someone meshed me. I'd be like, alright, I'll be ready. Like, watch me get a bunch of tech force fields. Oh no, you meshed, but look, you're stuck. You have to break the shield. Oh look, I have another shield. Time to waste more of your time. I just keep doing that. That's why I try to gather lots. That way, if I do ever have to worry about being meshed, I can just take full advantage of people's stupidity or cockiness. Let's see how much metal I've gathered. I'm sure not much, but yeah, we got scrap, lots of other crap. Yeah, 10,000 metal. Whoa, hey. No, stay away. But yes, back together. wood, thatch. And now on my way over to this thing, let's just gather up all the rocks I see. It's like I said, we need all the ingots we can. I think that we're like we need at least like 10,000 ingots total, and I'm pretty sure 2 metal is 1 ingot.
That's strange. This glitch was caused by repeated access to an old Earth text.
Oh yeah.
In this case, a novel from the 1700s. Robinson
I gotta get up early tomorrow.
I was wet, had no clothes to shift me.
Well, it's not me for going to bed late.
Neither did I see any prospect before me but that of perishing of hunger, being devoured by wild beasts. And that which was particularly afflicting to me was
That's
that I
usually
had
how it
no
goes. I'm fine with just 5-6 hours of sleep.
for my sustenance.
Girlfriend's the opposite though. She likes to go to bed at like 8. I mean, I'm more of like a night owl. Like, sometimes, depending on the night or what music I listen to, or what I play, what I hear, what animes I watch, TV shows, cartoons, you name it, it can, I guess, emotion can change how long I stay up. So I can go from, oh yeah, I'll go to bed at 9, or oh, I'll go to bed like 10 or 11 because I'm tired. And next thing you know, I'm like, I can conquer the fucking world. Or I remember when I played Conan, like, I got real stressed out about it, so I was getting white hairs just from playing. Because it wasn't like, oh no, I'm losing my base. It was more like I was so mad at the people for like the way that they behaved towards the rest of the server and me especially, that I wanted to ruin their days in every way possible. And for a long time too, like that PvP with that group of people, since I connected the dots and figured out who they interacted with, I at least PvP'd them for like 9 months or maybe 10 months. Because I remember we came back and they thought we were gone, and you know, well, my friend was gone because he quit. You know, he wanted to play something else until I got into Ark, and I remember them being like, "Oh shit, you're still here?" And like, yeah, man. I'm already getting slaves. They'd be like, fuck this, man. If you're still here, I'm getting out of here before you keep going. I know how you behave. Fuck you. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm like, that's the power of me, bitch. And pretty much almost every time I go back to that server, there's almost nobody in there. And for a good while, I had those videos on YouTube, like on the Captain Noodle channel. And I know that quite a few people know this story, but I'm down to share it since I have to organize my loot anyway. When I first joined Conan, I didn't know how to play, and I didn't have any friends that played the game too. Everyone was on Call of Duty, Final Fantasy. You know, no one wanted to play a survival game where you have to do a bunch of grinding, you know, because it seemed like too much work. And I understand that, you know, it makes sense. And I'm not gonna hold it to anybody and say like, oh, how dare you not play with me, or like, oh, you're such a punk bitch, you know, screw that. I'm not gonna be that hard on somebody. So it was no rush until I really wanted help, or I wanted to get revenge for myself. And I remember, let me take care of this first. This way I can focus. Alright, get the funnel wood out. This, that, and the rest of this can stay. Yep, cool. But yeah, going back to the main topic. Let me get this loot out. I'll actually sit still and tell part of the story, so that way the rest of the story will be easier to focus on. The beginning is a little bit hard to like decipher in my brain because there's so much info, and if I move around, it just makes me stutter or makes me not explain it thoroughly. So alright, so picture me running around on the map, trying to learn how to build, figuring out the game, don't know what I'm doing, and I pick a spot to build. I'm like, alright, this place is cool. And then this tribe next to me goes, hey, I see you're making a trade outpost for everyone. It seems like you're pretty chill, but you don't have a tribe or a guild, whatever. We would like to recruit you, because I mean, you're our neighbor and you build a lot, so it'd be kind of cool to have a crazy builder on our side. I was like, sure. I was like, sweet. So it's like, yeah, we might be on and off, but well, certainly not online, so you can pretty much take over the tribe if you want to, too, if you want. And I was like, probably not, so I'll probably stay away from most loot. They're like, alright, fair enough. And then I remember one day I started putting a bunch of foundations down, like, on a good portion of map. I was trying to actually make a world-sized bridge from the entire map. I wasn't trying to make any kind of base. I was going to make a trade center to make it easy from every destination to bring them to my little trade outpost. So I was going to make a bridge on a PvP official server. So it was going to take a lot of resources, a lot of time, and I was going to be dedicated to it. I probably would have been the best merchant ever. You know, it was going to be pretty cool. And I was going to be down for, like, you know, trading people supplies. It'd be like, hey, I got this very strong, overpowered Sound Legion chest piece, blueprint, or whatever. You know, if you want, I can trade you that for 3 rock nose babies. You know, and they'd be like, alright, cool. And like, I'll put them rock noses as defense, you know, in case if anyone decides, oh, I'm gonna try to fight you. You know, this way I have a little defender with me. And I remember out of nowhere, I started hearing explosions one day. I was like, what the fuck? Like, my base is out, like, in the open. And the front door is, like, legit open. So it was like, wow, why is someone doing something? It doesn't make sense. So I walked out, and I saw, like, 5 to 6 dudes, full endgame armor, just going around trying to blow up all my foundations. So I was like, that's kind of weird because I have a lot of them, so it's gonna take them a long ass fucking time. And even though they were like tier 1, like lowest tier foundations, it takes at least like 5 explosives just to detonate one. That's how strong default foundations are in the game, especially if you're unofficial. So like on unofficial, you can change the explosive data and make things like stronger, or if you hit an enemy with your sword, it might do more damage than usual. So yeah, I started fighting these dudes. I was like, hey, like, you know, you're fighting my stuff, I guess I'll fight back. And I wasn't going all out. I was just like, alright, whatever. I was just hanging out, and I was pretending like as though I was a hero on the last stand. I was like, oh, I'm the only survivor of the tribe, of the Wuchachi clan. I must defend my clan's name and die by the sword. So I was getting really into it. And I almost killed them all, but I didn't get a single kill. And then all 5 of them gained up on me at one fell swoop at the end. I was like, oh shit. So instead of dodging the last second like my brain wanted me to, my hands were 1 second slower, and I got caught up in 5 swords coming at me. I was like, uh-oh. I died. I was like, fuck. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna respawn, and then I'm gonna go fight these dudes. So as I was on my way to go fight them again, they invited me to a party chat. And I said, hey, you know, I was like, hey, nice to meet you guys. You know, that was a good fucking fight. You know, that had me souped up. I was sweating. You know, I can feel my heart beating. That shit was awesome. I was like, thank you guys for resisting. I thought I was going to be like, no problem, dude. You're fucking wild. Like, we had the PvPU. I thought it was going to be something like that. But instead, the first thing I hear after my voice being used is, Forrest Gump, pedophile, that's all you are, oh, my foundation too. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, I'm sure you could hear in my voice, I'm tremendously sarcastic, just like you. Like, I'm the complete opposite of boo-hoo, woe is me. And I was also just trying to be good sportsmanship, you know. I was just saying, hey, good game. I was trying to be somewhat serious, but not fully serious. So if I was fully serious, they'd be like, why are you here? You shouldn't be here. Why are you doing this to me? Like, I wasn't talking like that at all. I was like, haha, good game. That was fucking awesome. You know. So they go with that. And it started like, you know, they kept doing it. And I managed to stay in the party for like several hours, you know, just trying to see if they would see anything different. So I tried to keep fighting and not even talk. And, you know, I muted my mic so I could rock out the music because I fucked them up. And then the whole time just Forrest Gump pedophile, you know. Even though they don't even know me, and it's coming. So I started thinking, okay, these people may be the potential where like they pick random people that they don't even know. And they actually decide, oh, I'm going to blame this crime on this random person online and try to get them swatted or all kinds of stupid shit. When in reality the person's innocent, doesn't even do this stuff, could be the complete opposite, and they make it very obvious that they don't do these things. of whatever time. Let's say like there's someone saying like, oh, you robbed banks in California. They could live in fucking Florida. How can someone in Florida that is there all the time and teaches school for most of the day and does detention, how can someone who does that job and then go home and do YouTube, let's say they stream a game, how can they go to California at the end of the day and rob a bank? I don't get it. That's impossible. That they would have to have like a whole week off or something, or they would have to use their vacation days, or if they've already used them, then the person can't do that. It's impossible. So with that anger kind of increasing in mine, I was like, all right, I want to fuck these dudes up at this point. I think it's bullshit, and they might go after other people, like people who have a weaker mindset than mine. Like I'm pretty positive to myself and negative at the same time, where I balance it. It's a good little balance. And there's some people who don't know how to balance it. Some people who think that as soon as they hear something blame, they think, oh, I must be this type of person, that I must be shunned, I must be killed in real life. And then they go and either take themselves out, or did you go and commit an actual crime because of what someone told them in the game. So I was a little bit worried about that. So I said, alright, I'm not really trying to white knight, but it was like my duty at that point to spend all of my free time to build up, get defenses, and PvP time at that server was only from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. So every day I would wait until those times and I would just destroy their shit during that time. I would stay up the whole day, the whole time until it was 2 a.m. And then after that I would pack it up, go back to base, lock myself in, and then since, the raid time is off, it's like everything turns into PvE unless you're out in the open. So it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's that story. And eventually I joined a tribe, did like a last ditch effort to destroy everything. And when I was going around just wreaking havoc, my tribe member, or not my tribe member, but my tribe leader was telling me that there was messages from these guys telling him, can you please get Assassin to stop PvPing us? I can't even have my foundation out, he just keeps destroying it. I can't handle him, boo-hoo. And it's just like, oh really? Like, you were talking shit a year ago, like you think I'm gonna forget? No, fuck you, buddy. I'm not gonna be like, oh, okay, it was a while ago, I forgive you. Like, nah, bro, I remember that shit for years. Like, I remember those online names too at this point. After all that shit, if I see that X, whatever that combination of letters are, that I just know by heart, like engraved in my soul, like, I'll fucking beat a bitch, man. Fuck that. I ain't playing. But yeah, I've also been thinking, like, since Ark is a game very similar, I've always wondered if maybe I would come across them on this game. So, yeah. Another reason why I actually quit Conan for the most part and moved on to this game was actually around that time that I was really getting invested in the Conan. I was super angry at these dudes, like I said, but I was at the point to where I wasn't paying attention to my real life situation too much, like my actual self and my cat who was ill at the time, and I should have taken him to the vet a lot sooner, maybe got him fixed or cured to like prolong his life or something. But I was so focused on the Conan stuff, I was just like, he'll probably stop meowing in the next couple of days. And I told myself, alright, well, since he's, really freaking out now, I think that I should take him to the vet by Friday, and then he died the next day, and I was pretty mortified. So I decided that at that point, after the 9 months of PvPing and the fact that I pretty much defeated my enemies, they quit the server, they probably went somewhere else and stuff. The fighting was over for the most part. I decided that, it would be that time that I would, play a different game. Something similar, but a different game for sure. Because it was time to move on. I was getting tired of it. And I still have fun whenever I play the game. Like, I can reinstall it tomorrow and have a good time, Simple as that. Even if I have to start off from scratch, it's whatever. But yeah, that's another reason why I take Ark with such investment, because I see this as me remembering my cat, and the one that the other cat I still remember, or not that I still remember, that I still have alive at this moment, his brother, because they were both born at the same time. I'm like super taking care of him. Like I don't let Ark like fully consume me as Conan did. It's like, you know, if he's freaking out, or if I see that he's falling over and he's just kind of on his belly, just meowing and panicking, or in any fashion at all, you know, I'll go check on him real quick. Like, I'm worried about the guy. I care. But when it was the other cat, I was just like, oh, like, you know, I give you food, water, you got a litter box, like, oh, you're fine, whatever. That's not the case, and because of the fact that that even happened, like I'm still very mad at myself to this day that, you know, I let my selfish desire of, oh, I just want to fuck some shit up take over to that extent. So yeah, that's another reason why I take my time with Ark and I don't go like fully invested, because I'm worried about losing another loved one. And hell, let's say it was like an actual human. Let's say I was taking care of my grandmother that was almost dying or something. Or let's say my grandfather was still alive, but I was the one taking care of him. You know, it could have been very possible that, you know, in that time period that, you know, my selfish desire wasn't paying attention to me being there coughing and coughing up blood, and, you know, back hurts, everything. He just hurting himself, falls over, hit his head, got a concussion. He's like bleeding out in the other room, and I'd be sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna go PvP these guys, haha. You know, I think that's pretty messed up. Because it's almost like if we go, you know, 20, 30 years back before games became more popular, it would be like if I was at a casino and I said I would rather be at the casino gambling than like trying to keep my family member alive. And I think at that point, like, it's a problem. Like, that's why you have commercials saying like, got a gambling problem. It's like, it's because of that situation. It's happened to people. It's not the first time. So yeah, I I've changed, but probably not enough. And this is another reason why I'm very harsh on myself. I say like, oh, like I'm never enough, or I don't think I deserve my girlfriend, or I don't think my dad should even like welcome me when we hang out. Like, you know, I feel that kind of negative sometimes. But I know in reality, you know, like, he's there for me, I'm there for him. You know, he's my dad, he's cool. You know, all that jazz. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know, because as I was on Captain Noodle, I've always been very open about myself. So, you know, even though we're on a different channel, it's still going to be the same deal. I don't care if there's going to be less people on this channel, or maybe there's even going to be more. I don't know. But either way, I deem it necessary to be my true self. Even if 1 second we're being real serious and real funny the next, or calm and civil, or even almost doing ASMR. Because I remember some people told me that that was really relaxing when they watched my Ark videos, and I was like, strange. But I didn't think much of it, you know. So maybe these stories are relaxing, or maybe talking about stress, but in a relaxing format is relaxing. I don't know. So I'd probably have to ask that person that said that. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, for now though, we're gonna work on this Dino thing. I'm probably gonna take care of the rest of this without recording, but I just want to show you guys me getting the eggs. Actually, just gonna take a little bit. Well, once the first egg pops out, you get the point. I'm just gonna be raising babies and hanging out at base, you know. And we already got the the gas cooking up over there. I just want to see how much has actually been made already, because everything is boosted on the server, so I'm wondering, yep, we already got 191. God damn. Yeah, usually it takes a long time for that to happen. Like at least an extra 20 minutes, if anything. But yeah, that's why I like to cut my videos short, and like I'll go check up on my cat, or I'll text my girlfriend, see how she's doing too, because now she's an important factor into my life, so I can't just, you know, stop talking to her or turn around and be like, oh, I'd rather play the game. You know, I have my desire to raid, and I have my desire to breed dinos and do all this and that, or I have my desires to play Dark Souls and become the top level, but it's never more than the person I should be caring for. And the fact that that even happened once already is haunting me to this day. So, that may not be a big deal to some people, but it is to me. So, yep. It may be a buzzkill in the video, but whatever. My video. My video, my rules. Fuck that shit. And now we're gonna get these dinos lined up. Alright, the male should still be on mating, right? Yep. I'll put this female. It doesn't matter where they go. I think they can mate no matter what angle they're at. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, but I'm gonna need enough space to breed these guys. So I think some of them are gonna have to go on the next floor. Because I think the rest of these fellas I want to keep here. You know, they're good for base defense. But yeah, I think whoever raids me, they're gonna need some kind of small dino that's pretty strong, or at least a Rex. So you could definitely fit a Rex in here. But yeah, who knows? Maybe someone will bring a gun and do a lot of shooting. I don't know. Time will tell. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what happens in the future. And if it's definitely while I'm online, I'm definitely gonna go ham. I'm probably gonna stay up that whole night too. I'd be like, oh yeah, then you could fight me. I don't sleep, bitch. I remember one time I stayed up 2 nights in a row on Conan just to defend my base or to build up enough to have plenty of stuff. It's like besides work, like I think I woke up super early, like 5 a.m. that day. That I chose to like stay up all night, and the second night too. I was like, alright, 5 a.m. get up, play Conan for like 2-3 hours before work. Work goes by, come home, play Conan, and then don't stop Conan until I like eat dinner or eat breakfast or something. And then, you know, I had work again the next day, came home, did Conan, went to bed, and then the PvP was done. So I think I made people think that I didn't sleep. You know, this guy's probably gonna die, so let's just not raid him. You know, never mind. So it was a good little mind trick, because they never attacked me ever after that. It was just me attacking them. That was a pretty good feeling. I was just like, haha, I'm too strong. Yeah, let's get that egg. Thank you. And you can go back to neutral. I mean, no mating. I'm excited to see how strong these little fellas are gonna be, though. I'm excited. Alright, so we already got 2. Let's go into the next one. Get your saddle. Is there something to my left? Nope. I think it's just one of their tails. Let's just go put you over here for the minute. Get your mating on. And I guess I'll show this part of the video. It's a good thing they don't show the mating actually happening. Then this game would probably be rated M for sure. Because, you know, they'd be showing fucking. Yeah. wonder if they're making more noise because they have food or because some fucking's going on. Who knows? We got 2 eggs. I think this is the male that had all the fancy breeding. Yeah, this one was bred. So I think the other one, this one here, was one of the recent ones that doesn't have a father. Yeah, this one's a regular one. So I could probably cryopod him and put him up top. Because I only want to take the males that have the most stats. I don't care about what level they are, I just want stats. Like, something could be lower level, but it would be stronger than the higher one. That's one thing I noticed with Ark. Like, some people think, oh, I'm gonna go ride the 188 and not the 103. Next thing you know, the 103 has more health than the other one, or something. But yeah, this is just breeding dinos. The next ones we're going to start doing for combat, like the ones that the eggs I currently have, these are going to be combat dinos. So, I'm probably going to do about 40,000 health, if we can even get to that easily. And then after that, the rest of the points go into melee. Yep. And hopefully I can breed these all tonight. So I definitely want to get that done before I go to bed. And that way when I wake up tomorrow, I have a bunch of babies all set and ready to fight. I think that would be pretty cool. Also, I need to get that saddle real quick. Excuse me. I'll take that. So I think we're gonna breed this thing. I need to move it up a little bit. Yep. Now we can do it. Nice. Yep. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go get a cryopod for the, well, not only just the babies, but that new male, or that old male, to get them up top. So stay on 1, 2, oh. So we're gonna have probably a few more babies. So we'll take, we'll get 1 extra cryopod just in case. Because you never know, maybe some extra babies are born. Let's see what that percentage is. 33%. Yeah, we'll go around and get that male cryopoded. Let's get you. I don't have to make a saddle because I don't have a, I wish we had the blueprint to make a better one, but it is what it is. And actually I could probably take care of this now. This way I don't have to worry about cryopod times later. So let's go over here. And we'll go take him out over this way. And since he's gonna be away from main base, I'll probably just put him on aggressive. This way, you know, someone that enters the base can just get attacked by a dino. Simple as that. Once this baby pops out, I'm gonna go check on see if we have company or not. As of right now, I can't see shit. Let's see which one is next. I got saddles, that's cool. I'll take that. Save the meeting. Alright, on to the next one. Let's get the health up. But yeah, I can definitely see the babies of these ones being like super fucking strong. Like all of them. Like their children are gonna be OP as fuck. Maiden. Nice. Also, I want to see if I can make a little bit more room in my base. Put that tapijara like over here. I don't even know. This might be alright. Then we can get the monkeys like over here or something. Like one monkey here. And then eventually I want to get more monkeys, but I'm just trying to make space at this point. Second monkey can go here. I should have enough space to still get by. So yeah, at least until we get raided, you know, they won't move anywhere. And the tapijara I'll probably have to mount every time to move around, but that's fine. Let's see, why are you dying? Give you some health. So we're getting there. And I think when you have door frames, you can do this stuff easier. Or to be honest, we might even be able to remove the walls. But I think the wall is the thing that's actually holding that ladder, to be honest. So I don't know if I want to do that. I guess we'll see. Yeah, this Dino though, let's get... Oh. Over here. Go this way, and we'll take care of this one. Excuse me, I need an egg. Here it comes. Nice. Hell yeah. Alrighty, on to the last one. Like I said, I'll take care of this when we do my thing. Off cam. But, yeah. Last Dino. And most of their stats are kind of rudimentary on this server. But the next breed line, like all of these ones, they should be pretty strong. As long as I don't eat one of them. I'm just kind of hoping that we get a bunch of males. Because whichever's going to be the strongest one is going to be the one that I take on my mission. And hell, it could be a female too. I don't really care. I usually get picky with that. Like, I tend to take the males only. But, whoever's the toughest will be my partner in crime. In crime. I said crimed with a D. What the fuck's wrong with me? Yeah. We have all the dinos though that do have a saddle. Let's go move them over to more appropriate spots. It's like this one can go here. And we'll take the saddle off. And the same thing with this one. Move you next to that one. Like that. And the other ones, I think, have saddles. We'll have to make more. But, yeah. And to be honest, though, these ones don't really need to keep their saddles on. I can probably use them for the babies. Or I could just have them in a storage. Or I could put them on the tapijara. That's right, I gave you all the ambergris. Oh, yeah, here we have another baby. Nice. Cool. Hell yeah. Alright, so that male definitely went to Pound Town. I bet you at that point this dude's a semen demon. It's like, you pretty much just fucked 7 girls and got them pregnant in one go. Like, you must have a stallion cock, bro. It's good for you. Jesus. Yeah, let's go put the special male over here. That one's the king. King deserves to be segregated, you know, safe from all the problems of the world. Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, I'll take care of the rest of this when I'm on my own. But for now, I want to go see. I want to get some food. Let's see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs. So 6 stacks of meat, maybe.